Tell me when.
Go ahead.
Hi, this is Charlie. I'm going to show you guys an easy way to put a loop in the end of your fly line. Zoom in on that, John. These loops are very strong and I've used them for all kinds of fish. And it's such a simple way to do it. What you're going to need is you're going to need some braided fishing line. And this is regular braid, and I'm going to show you what you do here. Cut you off a piece about 12 inches long. Take it and loop it over. Are you in close now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we're going to tie a double overhand knot right here. And I'll explain to you later why you're knotting this line. All right, you've ended up with a line that looks just like this. Okay, now take and lay the line over your fingers like that and loop it. Put a loop in the fly line. Take the end of your fly line, this is the end that your leader's going on, and slide this down about 3 inches over the fly line. And pull it tight. Give it a good yank. Now take your pliers, and the reason for that loop is it gives you something to hold on to. And I usually take the fly line and loop it around my finger one time and give it a good pull, just like that right there. And as you can see, I've pulled the covering completely off of the line and left nothing but the inner braided nylon core. The reason you want to use braid line is because braid line, number one, it's very small in diameter, and secondly is it tends to cut, and it'll cut right in and cut the coating right off the line. Now I've heard guys that use the slip-on Chinese finger loops, or they tie a nail knot, but I want to show you, people will say, well, this doesn't strengthen the line, you lose the strength. Here's a piece of the fly line without the core in it. I want to show you the strength of this line. It's just, that's the strength of it. There's absolutely no strength to the line. All the strength in a fly line is in the core itself. Okay, once you've got the line stripped off, loop the line over, and we're going to do what's called a double overhand loop. We're going to loop this around, push the loop through once, push the loop through twice, and pull the loop. Usually what I do is I take a pair of pliers like needle nose, like that, and I'll take a pair of regular pliers or another pair of needle nose, and I'll clamp onto that tag end of the line right there. This way I can pull that knot real tight, and that gives you a very, very small knot, so there's not any water resistance. Now that knot can be clipped off right flush with the end, and there's your braided loop on the end of your fly line. Simplest way to do it. I've done a spring test with a scale, hooking this loop and the fly line to a scale, and the line breaks at the same strength that the fly line breaks at. So that tells you that the outer coating on the line has little or no strength. It's just basically a coating. With a nail knot, the coating can slip off the line. Needle knot, while a little bit better, it still tends to, the back wrap on the line tends to pull the coating off the line. Welded loops are nowhere near as strong as just using the nylon core. Here's a few of the loops I just made up in just a matter of minutes. You can tie them just about as fast as you put it on. Now I'm going to show you one more time. If you're using anything under a 5/6 weight, I can make an even smaller knot by going with a single overhand loop. So here we go again. We've got our braid. We put the loop in it like that. We're going to stick it over the end of the line, down about 2.5, 3 inches. With this loop, you don't have to go quite as far. And pull the line tight. Wrap this around your finger one time, and pull the coating right off the fly line. Okay, there's the coating gone. All right, now, with your lighter weight lines, a single overhand loop works perfectly fine, and it's just as strong. On the heavier lines, if you get up around the 7, 8, 9, 10, or your offshore line, I like to use the double knot, but this works perfectly fine, and it makes a smaller knot. All I did was make one overhand knot, stick this in your loop, grab your tag in, and pull the knot completely tight. Then take the your braid scissors and cut it off right up flush. Now, as you can see, that makes a little finer knot than the double overhand, and I find that that's perfectly suitable for anything under a 5/6 weight. Hope this shows you guys how to do that, and it really works good. Thank you.